Hi again, welcome back. So it is just about after my lunchtime, and it is not that busy yet. So I've decided to make one more video about another topic. It's hitting three birds with one stone. Well, technically, just ticking more topics off of my list that I feel would help you. So right now I'm here to talk about synchronicities, or repeating numbers that you see. How it started, what I did, what I saw. For facts or more information about it, it's all in the internet. Anyway, so there. It all started right after my around the world stint, or when I was working as a seafarer. So on my final voyage, I was sent home or medically disembarked due to multiple arm issues. I had trigger finger, wherein two of my fingers I cannot move. It gets stuck up. I have a tennis elbow and a frozen shoulder. So when I was deemed that I was unable to work anymore and needed physical therapy, I was sent home. I was in Greece back then. And yes, that was a few months after I had the NLP session with my South African boss, wherein I believe my third eye was open, things like that. But yes, as I got home, things were back to normal. I had to be the mother that I am. I needed to focus on bills, attending to the kids' needs, what to eat, cooking dinner, things like that. So anything about the esoteric I put in the back of my head. Every day was a grind until I noticed I would wake up, not necessarily like morning wake up, but I wake up to check the clock. I feel like I had to go to the bathroom. It's 11:11. Or that when I am cooking, when I am attending to something, I just would wonder what time it already is. I checked my watch. It's already 11:11. At first, I just disregarded it, thought that, oh, I just happened to look at watches at 11:11, until I felt that there was something weird going on when I started getting the number 11 as well. Let's say I am in a drugstore and I'd purchase medicine. When you'd get your number to queue, I'd always get 11. And then when I would go to the department store, it would either be my total is 11.11 and 11 cents, or my change would be that. Anything that was just 1 1 or 1 1 1 1 1. So I said, things are getting weirder. But again, being the busy mama I am, I disregarded it again. Until one time, I attended a party of my sister. So on my way home, I was driving. And actually, I was with my sister back then. But as I was driving the freeway, or the highway as we call it out here, I noticed that the plate number of the first few cars that passed by were 111. The plate numbers out here are 3 letters and 3 numbers back then. So of course, my gaze was always looking there because, again, it was connecting me to the weird. It was making me think. So as I saw 3 cars, I was like, whoa, that was 3:11:11. So I was with my sister then. But as I continuously drove the highway, it was 4 cars, 5, 6, 7, that I felt that I was already seeing things. But yes, I even pointed to my sister. Look at their plate numbers. They are all 111 or AAA. Maybe I saw about 2 cars which had AAA plates, but more than 10 which were 111. So it would seem like I was hallucinating, but that's impossible. I was not under the influence of anything. I'm a mom. All I do every day was think about how to attend to my kids, how to make things properly. And I don't believe I was in enough stress that time to start seeing things. And I even told my sister, look at the plate numbers. They're all 1111. And yeah, like me, she just disregarded it as something, as a coincidence. So there, after the more than 10 cars of seeing 111, I got home. I started doing my research, reading about it. And yes, I found out that it was related to awakening. It was related to a higher calling. It was related to spirituality. So those things that I disregarded as a child, because as a child, I also was the weird one. I used to go up the roof of my house and just look at the moon and float. And then, yes, sometimes I see spirits, but we had religion which did not really help when it came to things like that. So as an adult, I had the luxury of doing more research, inquiring about it. So I now believe that I was awakening into something that needed to happen. As I read and as I progressed, 111 became 222, 333, 444, 555. It all depended. So I got addicted to it. Let's say I see 555. I would then check my phone what the angel number 555 would mean. And though I did not really understand it back then, I thought it was still helpful because it gave me the kind of positivity I needed. Let's say in between a hectic day and I see 333, I go ahead and check, and you are being guided by the angels, stuff like that. So it made me feel better. It made me feel cared for. It made me feel calm. It made me feel there was a positive direction in life. So there, after that, after the synchronicities which happened for months again, that was when I started meditation. If you would watch my previous video, so when I started practicing meditation, it was also a point in time where I was already starting to see 111. But yes, so they overlapped. I did them together because I read that to find yourself, you meditate, and then maybe I would understand what 111 was, this or that. So there. And eventually I got used to these numbers until as I was in physical therapy, the doctor was kind of deciding to operate on my arm as the physical therapy didn't seem to get me better, and I refused. So what I did was I looked for an acupuncture clinic and decided to undergo some treatments in hopes that I would be better, which I did. And it happened that I was being treated in a school wherein I saw patients, let's say a stroke patient who was on a wheelchair for 2 years, was able to stand just by acupuncture. So I was intrigued that I enrolled myself. And in the process, those synchronicities just kept happening. And then during the process, I met people. And with traditional Chinese medicine, it was all about energy. The diseases that we encounter, the sickness that we have. With the Chinese, it was all about the imbalance of energy, or the yin and yang. Everything must be balanced. So that was when I was open to energy healing, to more than what meets the eye. So I met people and I met Reiki practitioners, and then this would be in another video eventually. I did a workshop with energy healing or Reiki, and then that was when these synchronicities kind of disappeared. Just it comes now from time to time. And then there. So I think that they appear in a major point in your life where there would be change. So during those times, my previous relationship also totally fell apart, in a sense that there was no going back. And then my circle of friends changed, my perception in life changed, money was not that important, wearing nice clothes was not important. Looking and feeling crystals were what interested me. Things like that. So eventually I found my balance and I found what I wanted. And yeah, fast forward to now, that was, let's say, 3 to 4 years ago. As of the moment, I am again experiencing repeated numbers like non-stop. So I believe it is another point in time that will result to a major change. So in another topic again about twin flames, you could check that out over the internet. I believe I have met my divine counterpart and we are in a situation which was destined to happen. We are in separation, and I think all these numbers are again showing up to tell me everything has a purpose. It is going unto plan, and that I just follow guidance, or they are talking to me through these numbers. So as we speak, I am still seeing them. Maybe until I again speak to my twin or what, or when another purpose in life unfolds. Currently it is the pandemic. So yes, maybe the reason why I am again seeing these numbers was because I have to now upload videos in the channel that I've created. I've been dreaming of it, seeing them in meditations, that I have to put this out. And it is not about earning, but it is more for me about helping or getting this information out there, just to let you know you are not silly, being silly or what. It's how the universe works, how they talk to you, how the angels talk to you, how to know that you are following your divine path. So there, I've spoken too much. And if you would have questions about it, with what I have experienced, feel free to email me at the address I would post below, and like and subscribe for more videos or information about energy or about the awakening, and let's say things that are more than meets the eye. So thank you. You have a good day.